futuro, visible, invisible, por lo que queremos saber de él. We want to know, will he ever get back together with and the God and the saints reveal the answers to my questions and what's hidden behind black. Here we go.
My teacher.
Oh, we're doing lightning. Damn it. Here we go. Boom. It says, as of right now, there's no new beginning. It says because things aren't healthy. So I don't know if it's because maybe you don't, you haven't ever made it a point that you would want to get back with him. It says money is a big issue. And the other thing it says in a home. So I don't know what that means if he doesn't know if he's going to get you a home or he can't. And then it says he doesn't want to get depressed or go through things or his world be turned upside down as of right now. It says the sun doesn't shine for that. But it does say that there is a possibility. So it's black or white. It's always been an option. But I don't think he sees a way in. At this point, it says there's no triumph. But it says there is triumph. So there's no triumph but triumph. In other words, it's a 50-50 shot. But he'd have to know that you were still interested. And I don't think you let him know that you're interested at all. It says your spirituality and your being as a mother is a huge thing to him. It says what's delayed here is that the relationship was upside down. So, your relationship was upside down. And he's still, I think, seeing someone. It says, but that's coming to a destruction too. So it looks like he's having problems in his relationship that he's in now. That said, and there may be because there's a brujo that's involved there, and I think we've always known that. He tends to be an angry man at times, and things don't always work out when he goes through that. It says, and that's what kind of flips him around as well. There's no fruit on the tree for him when he does that. Yeah, well, yeah, yes.
I do, but he's just blind.
Okay, so I'm not sure what that means, because if you do, like, how is he blind? I mean, there's a difference between telling someone, like, hey, I would get back with you, and a difference between being like, hi, and that never really means anything. So, yeah, but there is a big change that's coming for him and possibly a change of home. So I don't know if you know what's going on in his relationship over there, but it looks like there's things that aren't going good. It says God wants to help him to get back to his family because he knows that, his children are upside down, and also says, but he's patient. It says one of the things is money as well. It says it's fortunate, though, that he wants to be happy. It says, but right now he doesn't know how that could happen in the past relationship. So you have to ask yourself, if you got back with him, would things be good or would things be bad? And would you be forgiving or would you not be forgiving? Because it's a little scary thought to go back into a relationship when you've already been with someone else and go back to someone who you love, and they're kind of like, and they're kind of like holding that against you. So you'd have to be able to let go of the past. It does say, as of right now, there's no opportunities, but that's the one thing that's hidden. It's still in the back of his mind. He says he just doesn't want it to be a burden and start all over again. He knows that you're his true love. Oh, it says, and that things could work, but you guys don't see eye to eye on everything. And so that's a problem. So those are some things you might have to make some changes here. It says, things came to an end. It says, and he was discontent, but at the same time, he wanted the problems to go away. It says, he's worried about his children being upside down. And at the same time, it says, rest assured that he wants to be able to stand there as a man and have money and do stuff. It says, yeah, but he wants to feel loved. Yes, yes, yes.
He's been with the other chick for almost 8 years.
That doesn't mean anything. That relationship is not working. There's something's going on there because it's just showed right now that he's going through problems there. It says 8 years is a long time. It says for him to return, and it shows us there, the road is wide open. But it says magically, it says he's also very defensive about coming back. So he's on the fence. So, time heals everything. But it says in order for it to be a celebration, things can't be incomplete. Like you have to know what you're doing, what you want to do. I don't know what your relationship was like, but maybe there's some things you need to change. Maybe you weren't, I don't know if you were good to him or you weren't good to him or how you treated him. But there has to be gratitude when you're in a relationship on both ends. And it says there won't be any death, but at the same time, it's saying you can't be afraid to lose. He's not afraid to lose if he's going to go into that. It says he doesn't want to see you angry because you had a temper. And it says, and that's why he hasn't decided what road he wants to go down if he's going to leave this other relationship. Those are the things that are incomplete, it says. It says for him to return to love, you would have to, work like he does. It says, and you couldn't no longer be angry or brokenhearted over what happened.
He said, I do want my family back. I was good. He always cheated.
Yeah, that's been a big problem for him. But that's the thing. What he's worried about now is her holding that over his head, which is understandable. But, if you want it back, you're going to have to let that go. It says, and the fact that he's very strong-headed or pig-headed. It says that's what kind of blocks him. It says no more temptation. He doesn't want to do that anymore. I guess he's getting older to where he feels like he doesn't need to do that no more. He says he knows that's what cut off his head in the beginning. It says, and he doesn't want there to be hardship. He's upside down. He's upside down with what he wants to do. What he thought was going to be perfect isn't perfect, and the relationship from the past went upside down. He doesn't want to have any more lovers. Well, that's very interesting. And he wants to have his family back as well.
Will he change his ways?
He will change his ways. It's already saying he doesn't want to be messing around, screwing around anymore. And it doesn't look like he's been doing it at all as of recently. So that's an interesting thing. It says, but he feels like a fool if he goes back. He's all because the one obstacle that he has is the fact that for him to be loving with you, he's afraid that you might do something to him. So that's kind of scary. It says slowly, it says he'll return, but once he knows that he has you, so he